welcome back to Last Week in Star Citizen, your detailed rundown of everything that happened on your favorite universe between April 22nd and April 25th of last week. So, this was a slow but meaningful week, mostly filled with bug fixes, mission rollouts, and a few frustrations along the way, so let's get started. Nothing happened on Monday because that was the Monday after Easter, so the week really started on Tuesday, April 22nd. Cloud Imperium announced that roadmap updates were making a return with a new edition set for Wednesday. Star Citizen Live will also be back on Thursday, albeit with what would turn out to be a rather uneventful episode. Meanwhile, Star Citizen 4.1.1 moved forward with PTU Wave Patch 5. This patch mostly focused on bug fixes, particularly for the Redeemer, which saw potential fixes with its vector locks, MFDs displaying blank informations, helmet HUD status errors, and issues with power plant replacements. There were also corrections for tram carriages at New Babbage and Lorville, tractor beam containers attachment bugs on the Argo raft, a mismatch in Mobiglass mission descriptions, and Grimex hospital signage visibility problems. On the technical side, CIG addressed 5 client crashes and 1 server crashed. While none of these fixes, of course, are glamorous, they are a crucial step towards the stability we're all hoping to experience soon. Moving on to Wednesday, April 23rd. PTU Wave 3 here this time for patch 6. This patch was more interesting from a gameplay perspective as it officially enabled the patrol and handyman missions, adding a bit more activity for testers to engage with. On the bug fix front, here several potential issues were addressed, including the infamous inverted HUD radar on the Anvil Arrow, missing mission markers for power-based ship battles, and AZUP cargo bugs that caused stored cargo to disappear. Additional fixes targeted ship shields for the Freelancer variants and MFD display glitches. Once again, the tech team managed to stamp out 3 client crashes and 4 server crashes, continuing their steady work on backend stability. The biggest development on Wednesday came perhaps from the roadmap update. Well, if biggest is a big word here. 3 new missions types were officially moved to committed. First, we have the patrol missions, guiding players through a series of waypoints where they might encounter dynamic objectives and combat scenarios. Also, the ambush missions that we have seen also on the channel, and the UEE training missions as well. Also, quietly added were 4 new hairstyles, now tentatively part of 4.1.1, a small but appreciated bit of character customization expansion that we saw inside Star Citizen last week. Thursday, April 24th, saw patch 6 open up to Wave 4 testers. A few noteworthy changes arrived here. Pyro outposts were updated here to set full Cambrio light salvage canisters, improving the salvage gameplay loop slightly. More importantly, the high-level ambush mission swapped out the Idris for the Polaris, which is a welcome change that brings balance to these encounters and perhaps make these missions a little bit more feasible. Alongside this, the Polaris received flight tuning adjustments to make it a bit more passive and ponderous in line with its intended role as a corvette. Proximity assist was also disabled by default, giving pilots a little bit more manual control over their ship behavior. Star Citizen Live aired later that day, featuring Dave Haddock and William Weisbaum, invited by Jared Huckabee. They discussed ongoing and future narrative developments in the Star Citizen universe. However, this episode felt very much like a filler here with no real new information that was shared, and it was clear that Cloud Imperium Games is already starting to hold back content, likely reserving surprises for upcoming major events. While surprises can be exciting, there's a growing sentiment of frustration in the community. Many of us would prefer more transparency regarding development priorities and progress rather than sudden reveals that feel disconnected from the ongoing narrative of the game's growth. Finally, Friday, April 25th, Alpha 4.11 Patch 7 opened up to PTU here for all testers, and here more gameplay and balance changes arrived just in time for broader testing. A lighting update was made for the Collector's Fright elevator, making it more immersive. On the mission side, the UEE training missions went fully live. These sequential missions are offered during Fleet Week around R-Corp and are designed to ease new players into ship combat. All of that complete with voiced instructions. While rewards are currently placeholders, the foundation is promising. A brand new mission, Hunt the Polaris, was also introduced. In this event, players are tasked with hunting down a stolen Polaris through the standard system. It's a rare mission here, with only one available at a time, but it can be shared among players. Success earns a temporary stand-in reward for now, with rewards likely arriving later. On the side ship, both the 890 jump and the Reclaimer had their flight tuning adjusted to match their updated vision for large ship handling. The Polaris received another polish pass here. Its bespoke size 6 turret guns were returned for higher damage output, and also people who complained that the Polaris was nerfed, well, it's not nerfed anymore. It's back to what it's supposed to be. Actor-based recoil effects were added for more visceral firing experience, and military-grade components were rebalanced to be more effective in combat scenarios. And that concludes what was admittedly a quieter week in Star Citizen. Well, just like last week actually. We saw a lot of back-end improvements, critical mission rollouts, and key balancing changes, even if the overall communication from Cloud Imperium Games left something to be desired. As we edge closer towards Fleet Week and other big events, it's clear that much is happening behind the scenes, even if we aren't seeing it all just yet. If you enjoy this breakdown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more detailed Star Citizen coverage. Remember to comment as well. Subscribers and commenters who comment to any videos posted this month can get a chance to win this and Vil Super Hornet Mark II. A big shout out to my Patreon and supporters who also get automatic entries if you support on Patreon and via the YouTube Joe membership program. And as always, a big shout out to Dr. Forbin, Tokartas, Shadowrise, Zero Crusher, and Ducky to Ducker. I have been Iran. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.